So today we're just gonna go through some Reddit thing. It is already 9:30 p.m. and there's a few things that I need to do and or still do. For example, designing some posts, also uploading the shit and so on and so forth, which I may actually be doing while I'm talking. Could actually be doing that since it's like I think I could multitask them. So the first one, which I actually don't really know if it is true because it sounds so strange. And so the chance is way too high that there's something gonna happen. But this is what the Swedes are doing, don't they? Because the first one is from Today I Learned subreddit. And it says, today I learned that for several years, up until 2018, I wonder why, Sweden's official Twitter account was given to a random citizen every week to manage. First of all, you basically given, there must be some criteria. First of all, like age. You can't give a 7-year-old your fucking Twitter account, he or she is gonna fuck it up. Second of all, there must be some type of criteria regarding the job this person is doing, and even the capability, if this person is capable of doing so. If this person is really old, well, maybe not the best thing to do. As I said, way too young, wouldn't also work out that well. And also if this person is having access to internet, there's so many different things that really, I don't know, wouldn't make much sense. And also, how big is the chance that you're gonna pick somebody that is gonna completely ruin your fucking Twitter account, and or delete it and so on. Well, maybe they have set certain permissions, and having multiple users being able to use one Twitter account. I don't actually know if this works. Do I want to check out this article? No. Happy 19,000, no, 100, yes, 100. 1900th birthday, Marcus Aurelius, so 1900th birthday. Cheers to a man of character, the last good emperor of the Pax Romana, whose reflections and meditations were not originally intended to be read by the public. Yeah, actually the case. It is something that he has just written for himself because he wanted to do so and wanted to make that, but in the end it turned out to be quite a good book and quite an important book as well. Business ideas, a waterproof ukulele or ukulele, however you actually pronounce it in English. I don't fucking know. Is this a good idea? I'm actually not quite sure. He or she pointed out, well, you can take it with you to a lake or to the beach and so on and so forth. Well, isn't the ukulele, or however the fuck you're pronouncing it, isn't it already waterproof? ? I'm not quite sure. Might be the case. If it is some wood that isn't prepared in any type or way, then nah, probably not. But if it is some plastic shit and so on, should be fine, wouldn't it? Anyway, got a proper job at 28 and gave it up to try comedy at 38, decided to get fit and healthy at 48. It's never too late, but do it now. Have a great day. By Ricky Gervais, whatever. Yeah, do so. How to stop being the slave of your own desires. Use these 5 laws to see how your desires fuck you over. Now, today I learned that Will Sampson had never acted before playing Chief in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. The producers were just looking for a tall Native American and chose the 6'7", what the fuck, which is 201 meters. Sampson, after a car dealer called them and said the biggest son of a bitch Indian came in the other day. Well, that's a story, isn't it? The thing is, how is that important? In which type of way the person said it? Well, turned 26 yesterday, and I'm finally proud of where I am taking my life. If you knew me 3 years ago, you'd be proud too. Been living on my own since 17 in a country away from my parents. I was a pretty troublesome kid, very confused, didn't know what to do with life. I'm Aspergic, whatever. Pretty high functioning, but obviously this came with difficulties interacting with people. Unfortunately, yeah. When I moved back to the UK, things were fine until 2013, where I lost my grandpa to dementia. My closest cousin to suicide at the age of 24 and then diagnosed with Crohn's disease all in 1 month. It already hit me hard. My Crohn's has had a massive impact on my life. Then I discovered drugs. This sounds so fucking stupid. But, it's like, I discovered them. Please don't get me wrong. Pretty hard ones. I'm talking, getting off my face every day for at least 7 years. It didn't seem like there was any hope. Eventually, I ended up in prison for 3 months. Probably, well, maybe due to the drugs. Probably for consumption or being in possession of them. I vowed to change things, and here I am. I've quit drugs, I don't drink, I actually spend time looking after myself and my health. I have had a stable job for 8 months as a carpet fitter. I got my first car 3 weeks ago, and I'm gaining weight. I'm almost 70 kilograms for the first time in my life. Actually, pretty interesting to hear that gaining weight is something good for somebody. Most often it is something quite horrible for most people. Now I use logical thinking and avoid any negativity. I don't lose my cool anymore. I feel like I could take on the world. I finally found peace, content, and structure in my life. I still have a long way to go, and I'm willing to work my arse off every day to get further. I knew I could accomplish whatever I wanted to, and now I feel like I can finally prove it. You can turn your life around, I promise you all. There's a comment saying, I can relate to you in so many ways. You're doing so great. Proud of you. There is nothing you can't do. All the best for your future. Stop drinking. Recovery. What? Stop drinking. This is kind of a bunch of different words put together. No, it doesn't make any sense. Anyway, I'm gonna read it. Stop drinking. Actually written together. Stop drinking, as it was one word. Recovery. Sober. AA. NA, recovery without AA. What is AA? Top of my head, hashtag stop drinking has a lot of under 30 posts. It's so tough for young people. I feel hell, it's hard for us old farts. Would you be able to point me in the right direction? Thankful very much. This is it's actually the same person. Maybe this gives a bit of context. This is just beautiful in so many ways. Carpet fitter ? Nice. Can't outsource skilled trades. Not sure where else you posted this, but there is at least a dozen other groups that would benefit from a success story from a young person. Congrats again. I just really don't fucking get now I get it. Anyway, maybe I'm just not too into the whole Reddit thing to understand everything. Does this make sense? Not really, but I don't care. Today I learned a new kind of artificial cornea successfully restored sight in a 78-year-old man. The surgery uses a lens which can more easily replace damaged tissue in a simpler surgery. Immediately after the surgery, the patient was able to recognize family members and read numbers on an eye chart. I have seen multiple times, not in real life but on videos, the fucking eye surgery thing. And I've been also able actually to talk to people that had eye surgery and, all the drawbacks and whatnot. And I gotta be honest, it probably is one of these surgeries that I really don't want to see. It is such fucked up shit. Not gonna lie. It feels so... Maybe I can find something. Surgery. What if I... It's probably a very bad idea. Surgery gifts. Why the fuck is there even a... Well, there is a subreddit. Surgery. Are there gonna be videos? Well, now I'm seeing some scars there. See full image. 3 weeks after surgery, stitches out. I had surgery because I, in brackets, accidentally stabbed myself with a knife, cutting the tendon of my pinky finger. How the fuck are you able to do so? Now in the healing process, also, I can't move my ring finger much either, hoping that with psychical therapy or, well, probably physical therapy, my hand goes back to normal. Actually looks pretty bad, not gonna lie. Really not gonna lie. 2 weeks post wrist surgery, 3 plates, 1 screw. This all looks so fucked up, I'm not gonna lie. You know, like the scars, they really look bad. They really, really fucking do. And then there is some dog. I actually wanted to see, well, why am I even doing this? Surgery. Well, no, not gonna do it. Let's see if I can find something else for the last few minutes. In the last few minutes. How tracking and kerning improves all caps texts. Yeah, really important. And I wouldn't necessarily kind of only consider all caps text to be, you know, some sort of reliant on kerning and tracking, but every type of text. You know, if you do it in the right way, in a correct way, in a good way, so that it is, first of all, looking better. Second of all, you can read it more easily, which is, I think, the most important point there. Because, I mean, obviously, text should be able to be read. You know, unless you purposefully kind of distract it and so on and so forth. But, yeah, I'm not going to talk about that now. Made this logo for a client who sells video game merchandise, and he turned it into an enamel pin. Enamel pin. Looks cool. I like it. The cat bob. Looks pretty nice. Today I learned more than 6 billion different knot types have been identified by mathematicians and scientists since the 1800s. And there's actually a picture as well. Not yet. Oh, it's an article. 2 strands, 3 strands, circular tribe. P1 pentafoil, trefoil. Are we talking about the same fucking knots? Chemists at the University of Manchester have produced the tightest knot ever created, published earlier this month in the journal Science. The term led by David Lake used techniques in synthetic chemistry to brain strands of different molecules into a structure with over 8 crossings. The first synthetic chemical knot was created in 1989 by chemist Jean-Pierre Sauvage of Strasbourg University, who later went on to win the 2016 Nobel Prize in Chemistry for molecular machines. Why? I mean, having purpose in life is important. And this could be your purpose. It's actually very interesting. I find it so fucking cool. I don't know why it is such an unnecessary thing, but anyway. I'm gonna end the episode now. I'll see you soon. Bye bye. Wish you the best.